Okay, welcome in. I'm now going to be reviewing Sunday's action from the Major League Baseball season. There was a total of 15 games on tap, so let's dive in and see who won and who has what for records. So the Oakland A's were taking on the Baltimore Orioles. They would win this 7-6 would be the final score. With that, they're 12 and 17. After the loss, the Orioles are 17 and 10. TJ McFarland with his first win of the season. He's now 1 and 0, while Craig Kimbrell suffered the loss. He's 3 and 1. Lucas Ursig, I believe is how you pronounce his name, got his first save for the Athletics. The Cleveland Guardians were taking on the Atlanta Braves. 4-3 would be the final score in this one in favor of Atlanta. They have now improved to 19 and 7 despite the loss. The Guardians are 19 and 9. AJ Minter is 5 and 1 as a starter, while Emmanuel Clace suffered the loss. He's 1 and 1. The Los Angeles Dodgers were continuing their series with the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays would win this one. 3-1 would be the final score. They're now 14 and 15. Despite the loss, the Dodgers are 18 and 12. Kevin Gausman finally got his first win of the season. He's now 1 and 3. Michael Grove is 0 and 1, and Jordan Romano, got his third save for the Jays. The St. Louis Cardinals were continuing their series with the New York Mets. The Mets would double up on St. Louis. 4-2 would be the final score. They're now sitting at 14 and 13, while the Cardinals are 13 and 15. Reed Garrett is still perfect on the season. He is 5 and 0, while Matthew Liberator is 0 and 1 after the loss. All right, the Washington Nationals were taking on the Miami Marlins. This would be a high-scoring affair. 12-9 would be the final score in favor of the Nationals. After the win, they're 13 and 14, and after the loss, those poor Marlins are 6 and 23. Derek Law is 2 and 0 as a starter, while Anthony Bender suffered the loss. He's 0 and 2. Kyle Finnegan got his 9th save for Washington. The Kansas City Royals were taking on the Detroit Tigers. Detroit would win this contest 4-1, improving the record to 16 and 12. After the loss, the Royals are 17 and 12. Tarek Skubal is still perfect on the season. He has 4 and 0 as a starter, while Michael Wacha is 1 and 3 after the loss. Jason Foley picked up his 9th save for the Tigers. The Yankees were taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. A bit of a one-sided affair, you could say. 15-5 would be the final score in this one. The Yankees have improved to 19 and 10, and again, despite the loss, the Brewers are still 17 and 10. Still pretty respectable, but 2 blowout losses back-to-back definitely have to sting. Ron Manicchio is 1 and 0 as a starter, while Abner Arubi is 2 and 2 after the loss. Chicago White Sox were playing host to the Tampa Bay Rays. They would actually win this contest. 4-2 would be the final score. With that, they're 6 and 22. After the loss, the Rays are 3 games below 500 with a 13 and 16 record. Eric Fedde got his second win of the season. He's 2 and 0, while Zach Little is 1 and 2 after the loss. Jordan Leisure got his first save for the White Sox. The Cincinnati Reds were taking on the Texas Rangers. The Rangers would win this contest, a tight one at that. 4-3 would be the final score. With that, they're 15 and 14. And after the loss, the Reds are 15 and 13. Dane Dunning got his 3rd win of the season. He's now 3 and 2. Andrew Abbott is 1 and 3 after the loss, and Kirby Yates picked up his 4th save for the Rangers. The Pittsburgh Pirates were playing the San Francisco Giants. The Giants would win this one. A close affair, a low-scoring one as well. 3-2 would be the final score. With that, San Fran and Pittsburgh are both have 14 and 15 records. Keaton Wynn is 3 and 3 after the win, while Jared Jones is 2 and 3. Camilo Doval got his 5th save for the Giants. The Houston Astros were taking on the Colorado Rockies. The Astros would triple up their score, or quadruple up their score on the Rockies. 8-2 would be the final score. With that, they're 9 and 19, and the Rockies are 7 and 21. Framber Valdez is 1 and 0 after the win, while Austin Gomber is 0 and 2 for the Rockies. The Minnesota Twins were taking on the Los Angeles Angels. They would win this contest. 11-5 would be the final score. With that, they're 14 and 13, while the Angels have dropped to 10 and 18. Pablo Lopez got his 2nd win of the season. He is now 2 and 2, while Reed Detmers is 3 and 2 after the loss. The Arizona Diamondbacks were taking on the Seattle Mariners. The Diamondbacks would get a road victory in this contest. 3-2 would be the final score. They're now sitting at 13 and 16. After the loss, the Mariners are 15 and 13. Joe Mantiply is 2 and 1 as a starter, while Trent Thornton is 0 and 1. Kevin Ginkel got his 5th save for the Diamondbacks. The San Diego Padres are playing host to the Philadelphia Phillies. This would be a close affair. 8-6 would be the final score for the Philadelphia Phillies. They're now 19 and 10, while the Padres are 14 and 17 after the loss. Taijuan Walker is 1 and 0 as a starter, while Michael is 2 and 3. Jose Alvarado got his 5th save for the Phillies. Alrighty, the last game from Sunday took place in Boston, where they played host to the Chicago Cubs. This would be a close contest, just like a few other ones. 5-4 would be the final score. They're now sitting at 16 and 13. After the loss, the Cubs are 17 and 11. Kenny Jansen got his first win. He is 1 and 0, while Mark Leiter is 1-1 as a starter. Alrighty, that takes care of my recap from Sunday's action of the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, please feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very, very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, take care.